Have you ever wondered why it's so important to be optimistic versus pessimistic? I mean, if you're pessimistic, you would probably think, well, what's the big deal? I don't want to have a high expectation and then be disappointed when my expectations aren't met. Well, for those of you who are pessimistic, here's my message of the day is to encourage you to be optimistic, and here's why. I heard the most amazing statistic today. According to the American Journal of Epidemiology, individuals with a more optimistic outlook on life had a 16% lower risk of premature death compared to those with a pessimistic attitude. I love that statistic. So if you're ever wondering why it's so important to be optimistic and you're looking for a reason, well, that alone is reason enough. So how do you do it? How can you be more optimistic? Well, I've got 5 real quick suggestions for you on this Front Row Friday. Number 1 is focus on the positive. You have a choice as to how you look at things. Now, you can't control what happens to you, but every single day, you always have a choice as to how you look at it. You can look at it as a positive or you can look at it as a negative, and that is completely up to you. Number 2, one way to maintain your optimism is to maintain your hope. Believe that something good is going to happen in your day. Believe that there is hope for a brighter future. Believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Number 3, I'm a huge believer in goal setting. So why not set and pursue your goals to give you something to be hopeful for, knowing that there will be a positive outlook, a positive outcome. So set your goals. Number 4 is to embrace change. I think the most negative people are the people that want to keep this is the way we've always done it. This is the way we'll always do it. And they don't embrace change. Well, obviously, everybody's gone through massive disruption and change lately. And if you're optimistic, you see that change doesn't have to be negative. Change actually can be good. Change can be a positive. In fact, a lot of the companies that were able to be resilient and pivot during the pandemic and after the pandemic, many of those changes that were forced upon them turned out to be really positive changes that they continue to do and use today. And then number 5 is to practice resilience. Your path to the front row is obviously never going to be an easy, straight path. You're going to have obstacles along your way. So practice resilience. Practice getting back up and starting over again. If you ever have a stumble, know that that too shall pass, and you will be stronger as a result of getting through it. So on this Front Row Friday, I encourage you, I mean, according to the statistic, you just may live longer if you are optimistic. So have an optimistic day today, everybody, and use this as a practice that every day you can ask yourself, what can I do to be more optimistic? Have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time.